Hello guys, welcome back to The Sit Down. Super delighted to have you join us. We have just received news today that CONOR BENN, who recently signed with Zuffa Boxing and absolutely shook up the boxing world in doing so. I mean, I feel like I've had CONOR BENN's name in my mouth for the last week, and I promise you I'm not that obsessed with him, but he just keeps making waves and waves and waves. So today, the latest is that his next opponent has been announced, and it will be Regis Prograis. This fight will be taking place on the undercard of Tyson Fury versus Arslanbek Makhmudov, which is taking place on the 11th of April at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And I've got to say that it's kind of a weird one, isn't it? Like, I don't know. Obviously, when you're hearing that CONOR BENN left Matchroom Boxing, which was a big thing. It was a huge thing. Please do not underestimate how big a thing that was, given the fact that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, the Matchroom Boxing team in general, stood by him through a very, very difficult time. And he, I assume, knew that the move that he made would create quite a lot of controversy and enemies within the boxing world. And, you know, a lot of people have responded and there's been quite a lot of strong reactions. A lot of people in the comments of previous videos that I've done, do go check them out, have said, you know, he's become the most dislikable figure in boxing, etc. Others have said this is a business move. You know, I can see both sides of the argument. I have my personal opinions. It's not about that right now. But when he made this move, and you're hearing that he's being given somewhere close to the amount of $15 million for a one-fight deal with Zuffa Boxing, and then you're hearing rumours that Zuffa Boxing is in talks with Sky Sports and in talks with the British Board of Boxing to get their fight sanctioned, I don't know. You kind of assume to yourself that his next opponent wouldn't be Regis Prograis. Now the fight is being made at welterweight. CONOR BENN hasn't fought at welterweight for a very, very long time. We're roughly 6 weeks out from this date. So the question of, you know, is he going to be able to make weight comfortably? How is that weight, that change of weight and going back down to that weight going to affect him in the ring? Maybe that's why he's facing an opponent like Regis Prograis, who hasn't really done very much in many years. Many years, actually. It kind of feels like, you know, a run out. It feels like a run out for CONOR BENN. And how do I feel about it? Do I feel it's worth the upset that it's caused the boxing world and the $15 million? No, I probably don't. I wouldn't say that I think that. It's weird because you then think to yourself in terms of, you know, from a financial element, from a business element, did Zuffa Boxing, is this the opponent Zuffa Boxing wanted to get for CONOR BENN for $15 million? It makes me feel as though this one fight deal is just the tip of the iceberg, and they must have plans for him, surely. Like, I know he's commercially viable, but is he $15 million commercially viable for a fight against Regis Prograis? Granted, it does really strengthen the undercard of, you know, the Fury-Makhmudov fight, because obviously Tyson Fury is a massive household name, but Makhmudov, unless you're a real boxing fan, you don't really know much about Arslanbek Makhmudov. So yeah, I guess there's pros and cons to it, but it is an interesting one, and it kind of came by surprise. It's caused me some surprise, as you can probably tell. But yeah, it's really interesting. I would hazard a guess that this is the first of, although he signed a one-fight deal, reportedly, I would hazard a guess that this is the first of a series of fights. That, to me, makes the most business sense, although I am not them, so I don't know this. But yeah, do let me know in the comments what you make of this fight, how you think CONOR BENN's going to get on at welterweight, and is it a fight that you're interested to see? I assume this will be a pay-per-view fight. I'm sure it will be a pay-per-view fight. Will the insertion of CONOR BENN into the undercard of this fight encourage you guys to buy the pay-per-view if you were considering not to? Yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts. And in the meantime, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all of that good stuff there. And we'll catch you on the next episode of The Sit Down.